What is going on, guys? We have a lot to talk about today. We have a lot of things going on, and we're also going to Florida this month. We're selling the M2. We're getting the S14 back. The Ricer Miata is going to be done. There is so much stuff that we have to do this month, and I'm just super excited. So first, we're going to start right here. LS3 E36, you guys know we were doing a mini series on getting this thing running. We were really trying to get this thing to the Lock City competition, and unfortunately we just couldn't make it due to having the wrong cam sprocket. Since then, we got the right cam sprocket, we got it all together, but it turns out the oil pump was not producing enough pressure at idle. So we actually ended up taking this car completely back apart, getting a new Melling high pressure, high volume oil pump, putting it back into the car, and now it is back running once again. We got springs on the throttle body, pretty much everything that we kind of needed to button up minus the intake, which that just came in today. This thing was ready to rip, and we were actually about to go to the dyno today. But you guys will see this video soon. We have actually been building Cousin Matt's 1,000 horsepower engine the last couple of nights, and we need to go there tonight as well to put the rods in and things like that. So I had to cancel the tune because we've been working at the machine shop with Dave, and I don't want to miss that because I think that video is really informative. I think it's a really cool experience to kind of be there and kind of build it with them and kind of just learn along the way and just kind of document all of that process. So we're actually going to be just bleeding these brakes right now, getting this thing out. It's going to go to Dan's shop so he can fabricate intake, and this thing will just be ready to get tuned. Wasn't too worried about it anyways because we're going to Florida. We're not really doing any drift events this month or anything like that, so the tune can wait on this. So before we talk about anything else, let's bleed the brakes, let's get this thing out of here, let's get it to Dan's, and we'll talk about the next thing. Pump it, hold it, pump it, hold it, pump it, hold it, pump it, hold it, hold it, pump it. Look at all the shit. Pump it. You like being the cameraman?
This is so much fun.
You like it?
Trying to hold it on the green lines.
Hold it. There's no air, which is good.
That was perfect. You can see the bubble right down the thing.
Perfect. All right, one more, we'll move on. So as you can see, the car is back on the ground. We just bled the brakes. Dan's about to do the honors, dude. The first drive.
We're gonna go 70 feet. 70
feet, let's see it. I'm excited for the 70 feet, to be honest. This is a big accomplishment. It looks good, too. All the FI tech. Woo! That's temporary. Oh, fans on, everything is on. Sick, dude. It always feels good when you get to this part. The beauty of it is on a base map, so it's not like the end of the world or anything. Obviously, we're not gonna go drift it like that, but it needs a couple more things. It's technically ready for the dyno, but obviously we need to fix the intake and do things like that. But hey, she's moving. She's moving, boys, once again. Oh, he didn't have the steering wheel on. You got it?
The steering wheel wasn't locked.
All right, give us a show, dude.
No, we didn't do it yet.
Give us a show. Oh, there it is. There's the show. All right, LS car is going right up the road for now. And if you guys watched yesterday's video, if you didn't watch my 25 car video, I actually agreed with Anton a lot from that video, like of what I wanted to get rid of, what I wanted to sell. And one of them was obviously the Sunburst, and one of my friends actually wants it. We made out a deal. So Cooper, he actually never came back and did the brake calipers, but we have newer brake calipers. The reason why he couldn't finish it was because both of the rears were seized. So we got two new calipers that we're gonna throw on this, bleed the brakes, and then this thing can go. We're gonna load it on the trailer, or maybe just drive it to him, just kind of show that it obviously runs and drives and things like that. And we could say goodbye to this one. So let's get into the shop. Let's bang out these brakes real quick. So before we get the Sunburst in here, we're also gonna be taking the JZX out. Now, last night, I was thinking about actually completely taking everything out of the engine bay to get it painted and do things like that. But considering the harness is about 2 months away, to plan this build out right, maybe we should do it right before everything comes in. So as soon as we're done, we can get it back together. The harness comes in, and hopefully if we play our cards right, this can all go together at one time rather than do the engine bay right now, wait 2 months, see it again. I'd rather just boom, bang, boom, boom, bang, boom. You know what I mean? So this is gonna come off. Sunny's gonna go onto here because we have to talk about the Sunny as well. And then we're gonna get the Sunburst onto this lift. Open lift, open lift. So I lied to you. I said I was gonna get the Sunny in right now, and we are today, but there's one car that we need to bring in here because it's coming to Florida with us. And I think you guys are gonna be stoked about this one. If you know, you know. What are the chances this thing starts right now, Matt? Let me know. Oh! Oh! There she goes, dude! All right. We're in Matt's TI. So, one of the things I learned from doing the video with Anton is do things that you can control right now. Obviously, we have a lot of builds, a lot of big builds planned. But unless I can make some serious headway and get it close to running or have all of this stuff, it doesn't make sense to take anything more apart. So we're focusing on the things that we can focus on, such as Matt's TI. We're heading to Florida. Matt is, as you guys know now, lives in Florida, works at the Freedom Factory. He's doing great. We'll do a podcast on Patreon with him, and obviously we'll film with him on the main channel as well. But Matt has bad subframe bushings, and he doesn't really have anywhere to work on the car at the moment. So I told him that I will do the subframe bushings for him. And like him and his brother, they could do the interior shit and things like that. Oh boy. Oh, Matt, you're fucking slammed, buddy. You're slammed. Sorry, I'm just focusing. Oh, it's so hot in here, Matt. You're gonna need AC in Florida, boy. This guy. Yo, he's got a brand new boy. He's got a brand new boy in here. Look, this is his fucking favorite shit. Look at this. Brand new, dude. I'll save this for you. I don't use that.
What is it?
It's a vape. What are you, a boomer, Dan?
Yeah, I'm old. I'm real old.
Holy
My
shit.
knees hurt.
He's like, what is it? It's a dildo. Oh, yeah. No, because there's supposed to be a plate there. All right, so we got Matt's TI on the lift, and we figured out the problem. Matt, I hate to call you out, pal, but so these mounts he just got, like he got with the car and everything, and when he went to install them, you can see there's supposed to be like a metal spacer here to kind of like hold the nut in place. So obviously the nut can never kind of go through the bushing, but since that wasn't there, because the nuts are actually still on the car, if you can see, since these washers weren't there, the subframe was just coming out. So, yeah, that's kind of important. But he got new OEM bushings, so we'll put those in for him. Make sure those are correct. All right, so I've been playing with this thing for a little while, and it turns out Matt did use the washer. He just put it on top, which, to be honest, it's not his fault. Like, I'm not saying that because it's his fault or anything. He obviously didn't know that it needed to go in the bottom. But the reason for this washer is so you could put it before the nut, so then it's just sitting on the bushing. So if obviously you're driving the car hard, the nut can actually never jam through it, because this is obviously much softer than a whole washer is, and it can obviously make the nut kind of go through it. And that's kind of what happened. So I got the stud out of the subframe, but the stud is completely stuck in here. Like, I can just spin this thing literally all day. So I've been trying to jam a pry bar up between like the frame of the car and the bolt, trying to push the kind of the stud down. That's not working and stuff. And over here is even more of a debacle, because the nut is currently stuck in the subframe bushing. So we're gonna grab an air hammer, try to chisel all of this like around to try to obviously bore this out and see if we can get the nut off that way, because we already tried to obviously press it up. We tried to put a socket here to kind of jam the nut up. We've sprayed it. We've done everything that we thought we can try. So now it's time to just rip and tear and figure it out that way. But once these are out, I do have a bearing press. So we might be able to just kind of get the bearing press up here, squeeze the OEM ones on, put the washers on the bottom, get this thing back up. We're trying to cut the stud out right now because the good old Harbor Freight, she's not strong enough for the air hammer to actually kind of break all of this. So we're going to try to get the stud out, The stud obviously will be stuck in there, but then at least we can like weld a nut or something and at least get this down. So, yeah, that's the plan right now. You want to get that into there? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no. Let's try this first. Let's just try it. Oh, no. Dan, that's not a good idea. In between projects, debacle. Lissa's over there. She's doing the brakes on the Sunburst so we can deliver that because I had new pads and rotors, so she's banging that out. Me and Dan are trying the impossible over here. Hey, at least he's got the junk safety glasses on.
Doesn't go deep enough.
Oh, yo, dude, don't tell me that was your shirt.
Making a web. No, it's the stuff, but this doesn't go deep enough. So
You looked cool doing it.
Dang.
You looked really cool.
OSHA approved.
Hell yeah. I don't know if we can advertise that, but yeah, sure. Fuck, is this a disaster? Oh no. So we've been using Dan's air hammer. My neighbor Alfonso just came in here. I kind of just caught him up to speed on the situation here, and he saw the air hammer. He's like, oh, dude, I'll be right back. So I think he's gonna grab a different air hammer, and we'll see what that one does. Snap on, dude. Let's go. Oh, shit. Dude, this is crazy. So Alfonso brought this snap-on hammer. And, like, dude, me and Dan have been trying to get this bushing out. And you can see, I literally just did one click. And this motherfucker came right out. That's crazy. Dude! You can't make that shit up. So, look, now you can see, if you look in there, the nut is there. So now we can loosen up the nut and hopefully get it out of the frame of the car and hopefully get new bushings in. This is something.
Plate.
She's going in there. We're moving along. All right, boys. So Matt's TI is officially on the ground. We just got the new subframe bushings in. The other ones these were really challenging to get off, but when Alfonso brought that sliding hammer, it was a lot easier. But yeah, obviously we got those off. We got the new ones in, back on the ground. This thing is looking good. Running and driving, it can go. He wanted me to do the subframe bushing, so at least this thing is ready to go to Florida. But with that being said, you can see the Sunburst is on the lift. The brakes are pretty much done, but the driver's side caliper, the nipple ended up snapping off. So we're ordering a new caliper right now. We're trying to find one that we can go pick up, and Alyssa can grab that. While she's doing that, me and cousin Matt, you can see him patiently waiting because we are 3 minutes late. We got to go to the machine shop to finish, or not finish, but to continue to build cousin Matt's 1,000 horsepower truck. All right, boys, so the time is now 9:30. We just got back from the machine shop. The bottom end is looking great. I obviously knew there was a lot that went into engine building and things like that, but we are very fortunate to have Dave right down the road, and Dave obviously opened up his shop to let us film and stuff, and it's been fantastic. It's been really cool to kind of learn with him. It's going to take me a couple days to edit that video because obviously I just want to make it as good as possible. We have a lot of amazing companies on board, such as Eagle Rod, Wiseco Pistons, ARP, Edelbrock, Comp Cams. Like, there's so many companies that are working with us on this engine. We're just super grateful for it. So we just want to make sure that video is really good. But as of now, we're going to get the TI out. We're going to get the Sunny back in. We're just going to put it on the lift for now, and we'll talk about that in the morning. Lissa, she actually went to go get a new caliper for this thing, and all we have to do is bleed this in the morning. We already did an oil change because it's going to my friend Zach. So I just wanted to make sure that I did what we can while it's here so he doesn't have to worry about the dumb stuff. Like, we literally had 3 seized calipers on this car, so he would have had an absolute nightmare dealing with this thing. So I'm just super happy we were able to do that. And now we can do that in the morning, and we're going to be doing something fun tomorrow. So we'll talk about that, I guess, right now. All right, boys, so a little change of pace right now. We actually have the Punani on the trailer. So Devin actually just got a brand new house. I wanted to check it out, and he's really close to a lot of trails. Oh, yeah. So I got some dirt bikes. I never really use them. We're always just so busy. But Devin's like, dude, why don't you just bring some dirt bikes out? And I was like, dang, like, why don't we bring the dirt bikes out and the Punan because I really want to like rally race this thing, you know, like rally racing I'm using in loose terms. Obviously, we're not going to go crazy like actual rally drivers, but I want to take the dirt bikes out into the woods and see if there's any fun to be had with the Punan. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to hop on the dirt bikes right now. We're going to just go explore the trails and see what we have and see if there's any potential for the little Punani. So I'm gonna gear up and I'll see you on the helmet. Devin's gonna be on the KTM today. When's the last time you rode?
A couple years ago.
Couple years. I'm excited for you to try that death trap.
Yeah, I'm not fucking ripping on it.
Yeah, no, she's fast. She's definitely fast for sure. After you, my friend. Fuck, dude. Yeah, that was deep. Holy shit. No idea where I am. Oh, I wheelied. Hello. I feel like I'm actually like opening it up this time around. I feel like every time I go, like we're kind of just like bogging it, but we're waking her up a little bit. It's a little scary. My biggest fear is obviously running into like a fucking stump or something. Just a quick little ride through the trails. I really wanted to just see if there was some place for the Punani, and I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back Sunday and we're gonna bring the Punani back because I want to teach Grillo how to drive standard, but Grillo is really not good at it whatsoever. So I'm thinking if we can just get him into the trail, because the trail that we were just on, it's all flat and stuff like that. He can kind of drive and off-road at the same time. He's probably gonna hate it, but we're just not gonna tell him where he's learning. He'll be fine, you know, there's not any crazy rocks out there, there's nothing that's gonna hurt him. You guys just know Grillo, and we can't tell him because then he might not wanna do it, but if we just come here, he might be more inclined to do it. So, we'll see. Obviously I'm not gonna rage with Grillo in the car because he hates things like that, but I'll get him out to the trail slowly, and then he can kinda hop in the passenger seat, and then he can kinda hop in the driver's seat, and then we can see what he got. But the Punan, it's gonna go back to the shop for now, and then Sunday we'll take it out for a joy rip. We'll leave the dirt bikes here for Sunday, and then we'll be ready to party. All right, so we're back yet again at the shop. I just wanted to show you and just talk about real quick the Sunny. The Sunny is now on the lift. The Sunny, for now, owns this. So you guys know we're going to Florida to pick up the S14, to pick up the Ricer, to sell the M2, to do a bunch of stuff. I'm hoping to bring the 370Z. I got a buddy in Orlando. At this point, I just want that thing fixed no matter what I do. And we tried to fix it on camera. You guys watched that video if you saw it. And it's still messed up. Like, for the life of me, I just can't figure it out. And I'm just so fed up with it. I'd rather just pay someone to fix it and diagnose it at this point, because that thing is just the bane of my existence. But while I'm gone, Dan is gonna be doing this stuff that isn't really filmable. Like, we wanna keep heat in this car, so we ordered a bunch of like aluminum pipe and like a bunch of fittings to be able to like run it with hard lines nicely and efficiently and like behind the engine and stuff like that. And all of that stuff just takes time. It takes trial and error and things like that. Stuff that we wouldn't really film and just try to get done. Dan's gonna do that behind the scenes. I think he's gonna film it and we'll kind of document all of that stuff on Patreon. And then we'll be doing the big stuff when I get back from Florida, like the turbo, the manifold, making the downpipe, doing things like that. He's just gonna get everything ready so that we can hit that point. So when I actually get back, we can actually properly work on this thing and actually make proper headway rather than like, oh, today we're gonna figure out a heater cord for 9 hours, you know? So he's gonna do that stuff. And then when I get back, we can start tackling the Sunny, because you guys know, last video, me and Anton made a bet and I do not wanna lose. You know, I think it's a fair bet. There's a very fair chance that I can lose. And someone put it in the comments literally yesterday. It was like, oh, 75 days until Rudnick lose $1,000. Let's keep that counter going, because I saw that, I was like, oh shit, 75 days. Like, that doesn't seem like that much time to do everything that we need to do to this truck. So definitely keep the counter going. Definitely keep me accountable to it, because if Anton wins, he wins fair and square, and I'll give him $1,000. But we're not gonna go out without a fight. Also, not only did we fix Matt's TI in this video, Lissa also got the Sunburst all ready to rip. So we're actually gonna be bringing this to Torrington right now, and we're gonna go to the skate park. Bailey's gonna meet us there, and Bailey actually lives really close to my friend, so he's gonna drop it off to him, and then this is sayonara to the Sunburst as well. This was probably the worst brake job ever. Cooper started in the rear. Both of the calipers were seized, so I ended up getting 2 calipers from the old shop, from like my parts bins and stuff. One was good, the other one was seized, so then we had to replace that one. And in the front, both calipers, the bleeders snapped. So then we had to get 2 new calipers in the front. So now this car has 3 new calipers, 1 old one that is good, and new rotors, new pads. We just did an oil change as well. We put some Lucas in it because the lifters are a little loud, and I think it's just because this car never gets driven. So I think once we can get some miles on it, I think the lifters will kind of soak up that oil. It already sounds way quieter than it did, so, and the oil was not looking good. I don't even remember the last time this thing had an oil change, but when I got it, it kind of just sat there. So it's got new brakes, new oil, and we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna drive this thing right now to Torrington and see how it does. Well, other than the steering wheel being a little crooked, the car actually drives excellent. I checked the tire pressure and everything. We checked the oil. Car drives good, and I couldn't be happier. So one of the cars on Anton's shopping block was the Sunburst, and hey, we're taking everything into consideration. You know, we're gonna try our best to get rid of some stuff. The M2 should be gone, hopefully not next week, but the week after. And then, I mean, that's a huge one. That's a big one that I'm really excited to let go. You know, kind of just end that era. I purchased the M2 when I couldn't walk for 3 months, and literally I was saving money for 3 months straight because I couldn't do anything, and I wanted to treat myself to something nice, and I loved the M2. I think it was fantastic. It still is a great car, but just in my life now, like, I don't care, you know, I don't really need it in my life, and I love ripping the TDI. Alyssa's driving the TDI behind me, but I would personally want to drive the Miata, so I know, like, when it goes, I can say it was good. You know, the fact that we're driving it to him instead of trailering it and things like that, I think that shows a lot. And yeah, I'm happy to give it a rip. Oh, this is happening. Where are we at, Theo?
Crazy. We're at the skate park, dude.
At the skate park. So I've already been here for like 40 minutes, and probably not even 40 minutes. 20? Yeah. I'm dead. I can actually barely see straight. Oh yeah, look at him. Look at our Theo in the flesh. Dang.
Like, I've never really been up a ramp before.
There it is. Not bad.
Dang.
Theo's killing it, dude. He's definitely better than me. Oh, almost died. There it is. That's
one of those, dude.
That's a start. Do that and then stand up. I can see why you didn't want to do this. Woo!
There you go.
Safe. How sketchy do I look?
You look like a newborn baby.
Oh, the fakie.
10 and a half about? You want them?
11 should fit.
Really?
Nah.
Yeah. Jordan.
What the fuck?
Jordan coming in with the front flip. These feel sketchy to me.
I'm just gonna do it on the quarter pipe like fakie.
What the fuck?
Oh, like go in backwards and then front flip.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's crazy, dude.
I've been so long. We'll see.
You're not worried about like landing on your back?
No.
No.
I skateboard every day.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's hard when you do this like once every 6 months.
Yeah, you don't got the energy.
No.
We roll around.
Okay. All right, I'll commentate for Jordan. He's already looking way better than them both of us. Yeah.
Dang.
Jordan's like, let me put on a real show here. This is sick. Oof. Oh, he's going fakie. Is he going right for it?
Oh,
He might be
shit.
going right for it. Oh, he's
Dude, that's fire.
That's crazy.
They're not going back on my feet today.
Oh, he's tightening. He's going for round 2. The kids just need to get away from the quarter and we'll be good. All right, here he goes. I don't know how he's gonna do this. There's a lot of people around. Oh, he's doing it. He don't care. Oh!
Dang.
Even Devin's like, what the fuck is going on here? Stonebag Devin just got here as well. Honestly, I like watching. Watching's way more fun than riding. I'm joining the watch squad. All right, here we go. Round 3. Will he land this one? Woo!
That's
Let's
crazy.
go.
Now I gotta
You
go
got
do
a
it
full
on the
sweatsuit on?
I went dirt biking for once.
No, you
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Green Lady.
Okay.
Yeah, I rode for like an hour. Oh, shit. Right into it, huh? Not bad. I like
Hey.
that.